Hey everyone, so this is my review of Young and Hungry, Season 3, Episode 4, called Young and Parents. And basically what this episode is about is Josh and Gabby's relationship is really sort of tested when both of their parents show up and are not really okay with their relationship. And then Sophia, Yolanda, and Elliot kind of have a bit too much fun at the movie theaters. And this was a really nice episode in comparison to the last two episodes, but overall, I feel this series is starting to get a bit boring. It was nice when they finally did introduce both Josh's mother and Gabby's father in this episode. And for a while, since the beginning, when they kind of brought up both their parents very, very briefly in, I think Season 1 or Season 2. Ever since then, I've been kind of wondering what their parents would be like. And overall, I wasn't too far off from their personalities. I enjoyed the whole secondary story with Yolanda, Sophia, and Elliot far much more than I enjoyed the sort of main story with Gabby and Josh. And it was so funny and so kind of unique and cool how they managed to somewhat talk about this major topic of racial discrimination, but doing it in a very comedic way. And they did it in a really well comedic way that they weren't degrading a race. They did a good job of talking about the topic and sort of bringing up how the topic can be done, but doing it in a very comedic way, like I said. The whole situation with Josh, Gabby, and their families, I was not expecting it to go the way that did, but it did make a funny little comparison that Josh made with comparing Josh and Gabby's relationship to the Lannisters and how weird that is in Game of Thrones. I thought that was really funny and really kind of clever of a little tie-in sort of thing. And with that, the ending of this whole episode, I was not expecting it to go the way it did. And I'm very curious to see how that might lead the whole group in the future. And just overall, this was a good episode in comparison to the last two episodes, but still this whole season seems to be going off to a very sort of boring place. So, yeah, that's my review of Young and Hungry, Season 3, Episode 4, called Young and Parents. So, yeah, bye!